We're in a different gym today. There's a new gym in Sheffield called Foundry. Apparently opened in May. I didn't know about it. So yeah, it's like pretty sick. And I just had a conversation with someone who just said that you get a free membership. Oh, it feels good to have a status. No, I'm joking. Oh my God. Should I put that on YouTube then? Look up. Yeah, so trying out a new gym. Now, there's new equipment coming here as well, apparently. There's a sick posing room. And they've got my favourite booty builder machine, the hammer strength. It's so good. So yeah, I'm buzzing for training somewhere else. And it's really good lighting. As long as I can look nice in my videos, that's all I care about.
Act like you know how this goes.
Today's session, shock, I'm training low body again. Sorry guys. Actually no, I think you guys like seeing me train lower, and I'm a wellness athlete. That's what we do. Although, got some news for you. I'm actually training upper now once a week. So my splits actually changed. Now, the reason being, I finally came to realise that I can't do legs 4 times a week. Now, with the way I train to failure and I like to lift heavy. Some people don't actually lift that heavy. So they can probably get away with training legs 4 times a week. But with the way I like to train and how I've always liked to train, it's to failure, fucking heavy, top set, back off set. Obviously, I've got more volume in my training as well, but like you get the gist, right? So I was getting to my sessions and I was starting to feeling quite fatigued. So I told Nathan and he was like, Chloe, I did tell you this. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. Egg on my face. But my split now is quad and glute focused, lower. Lats, delts and glutes, basically upper, and then I've got like 2 glute movements at the end, at the end of that upper body session. Then ham and glute focus, and then just a full lower. And to be honest with you, it's working a treat. I'm enjoying my training a lot more because I don't feel as fried. I'm able to like push a lot more in those sessions. Now my upper body, the goal isn't for me to grow it, so I'm actually not even log booking that session. I'm literally going in for like a pump, just to like maintain my upper because I don't want it to grow more. But it's to allow me to go to the gym, because if I went to the gym 3 times a week, I'd probably lose my head. I love going to the gym. I love training. So it's just there to keep my body, my body there to some degree. So yeah, so I'm doing the quad and glute focus session today. I'm going to change it around a little bit because we're at the new gym. So I'm starting with abduction. We're then going to go on to the lovely booty builder there. Leg press. Now, I use the Nitrum leg press at Ultraflex. They've got the 45-degree hammer strength, which I don't think I like very much, but we'll give it a go. If I don't like that, I'll probably do something else. And then leg extension, split squat variation, then adduction and calves. So yeah, I think you might have seen me train the session before, but we're in a new gym, so you know.
Act like you know how this goes.
Right, so this is one of the new hoodies in the TrainedbyJP summer line, or summer collection, should I say. It's really cute because like, it's got like a little tie thing here, and then the back as well, and then you can get matching trackies, and I think I put it in my other YouTube with Molly last week. I was wearing the green one, but I think red's my colour actually. What do you think, Ben? Yeah, I'm loving it, but it's getting hot now, so I'm gonna take it off. I always get asked what I'm wearing, like where my stuff's from. This is Bow & T. Bow & T is really underrated. I feel like it's not really bought by bodybuilders, but it's such a lovely brand. I absolutely love it. And then I've got a skirt to go with it as well, which I think you guys might have seen on my Instagram. This is a cute little Gymshark skirt. Here we go. So yeah, this is my fit for today, guys. That's everything. Oh, these are, Nike socks, standard. If a hip thrust machine had to be something, or if I could explain this machine in one word, it would be sex. That's what this is. This is unreal. Stronger on this than I thought I would be. It's crazy how different hip thrust machines are, because like 4 plates, for example, on a Nautilus hip drive or glute drive, whatever you want to call it, feels fucking heavy to me anyway. But that feels very, very doable. So there's a huge difference between hip thrust machines. Like the bodybuilder, I think the highest it goes up to is like 180 or maybe 200, I can't remember, but like it's rare that people get that amount on anyway. So yeah, it's just, each machine just differs so much. My right foot's got a weird thing that it does. It tries to creep up further than my left and it really pisses me off. Woo! That felt nice. So a little update with me. Currently in like a recomp phase because I mentioned it in my last YouTube, but I didn't go into much detail because I was with a client, but just really like started struggling with food. A few reasons like why that happened, and I've decided I will do a sit down video and explain to you guys about it all, but that's a separate video. Anyway, appetite completely went and I just couldn't have the amount of food I was eating, and I physically felt fucking ill eating it. And it was causing issues with my digestion. I can never say that word without stuttering. So yeah, currently like just on a bit lower food. Hunger is so much better now. Training's not being affected. And like, I just feel better, to be honest with you. And then the goal is to do this for like 4 more weeks, push back up, and then like a pre-prep phase before I start prep in January. But I already know like I'm gonna be starting prep in a much better position in terms of body comp. Like when I started my prep last year, I was quite chubby actually. It wasn't a bad thing, but like I was like 78 kilos, currently 75-ish at the moment. So that's quite a big difference. And like I'm visibly leaner, like still got veins in my arms, in my chest, shoulder here, less body fat on my glutes and my legs. I've got more muscle this time as well. So I'm just really, really excited for prep next year because I've just made a lot of improvements, and I'm still gonna be improving obviously because I've got quite a few months yet. But I'm excited to show you guys what I've been doing when it comes down to prep. So that's the update from me. Supposed to do leg extension after leg press. However, last few weeks I've been doing it before, and I feel like because I'm doing the leg extension before, I'm connecting better because they're fired up, blood's going through them, and my leg press is more quad focused leg press. So to me it makes sense, it warms my knees up as well. So I've changed that in my plan. Sorry Nathan, I will tell him in my check-in. Oh my God. Ow. I connect so much better doing higher reps and quads. Like, I could load that more and aim for like 6 to 10 or whatever, but I just don't get that connection. I feel like my lower grows from quite a lot of volume, and that tends to be the same with most females, but I do like a heavier set, for example, you know, my hip thrusts and stuff like that, but because also I've had a niggle in my knee before, I'm just very cautious of that, so I like to go higher reps on a leg extension all the time now. And some of my girls are doing it as well because they've had like funny knees, and I'm like, let's just like give you more reps. The connection is mental, so yeah. God, that's awful. So I put a question box on my Instagram before I came to the gym because I get some really good questions. So the first one is, how important are genetics for getting to a high level in wellness? Very important. I would say, and I know a lot of people will agree with me here, that for wellness, you've either got it or you don't have it, because it's very much about, obviously everyone starts somewhere, but I remember having this conversation with my coach, my old coach Callum, who you all know probably, and he said to me, Chloe, you've either got wellness or you haven't. It's just, that's how it is, and I agree with him. Because for wellness, it's all about being able to grow your lower body to that extent. Having like the muscle bellies for wellness, the insertions, the overall shape, because there's a lot of females who train really hard, and potentially they're assisted as well, but they just can't grow their lower body to the extent that you need to for a wellness athlete, or to be a wellness athlete. It's much like I could never do bikini. My frame, my musculature, my waist, like just how I'm built, it's too athletic for bikini, and it's too big, you know. Even when I first started training, I was never bikini, you know, and I was a lot smaller than I am now. So I feel like to get to a high level of wellness, genetics do play a massive role, because it's going to help you, because you've got people who work just as hard as you with great genetics, and like they're the people that do really well. I find that the people who don't always have the best genetics, so they use assistance to get them to that level, you can tell they use a lot of assistance, and the muscle looks like it's been slapped on. It's I can't really explain it very well, but like the muscle looks different. It looks like it's being forced on. That's my personal opinion anyway. So hopefully that's answered your question. So I said that my training splits changed because I had a lot of it was legs 4 times a week. But as some of you may know, I've been nursing like a niggle, right? And it was like getting better, but because I was training legs so much, it didn't really have time to heal and like recover. And since dropping down to 3 leg days a week, fuck me, it's so much better. I'm so happy about that because it was becoming a massive issue. I still get treatment every single week because I have shockwave therapy, dry needling as well, and deep tissue massage, and it's working so well. And if you want to stay injury free as a bodybuilder, like think about how hard we train as bodybuilders, some of you anyway. And like people that don't get regular sports massages, it's like so stupid, but that's sounding horrible, because how can you expect your body to like keep going without falling into any sort of issue? It's like a car. You get your car MOT and service. If you didn't do that, it would break down. Same as your body, like look after it, you know, you just can't ignore niggles and tightnesses. Like it baffles me. I know it's expensive, but like if you're a bodybuilder and you want to compete, it's expensive, and you need to be able to invest in stuff like massages, blood work, coaching, all that kind of stuff, the best supplements. Like you just have to be able to do it. So it's an investment into yourself if you want to become the best athlete anyway. Yeah, okay.
Come on, Chloe, use your foot, come on. Drive. Come on. Drive. Oh, so much fucking more, come on. Drive. Come on, let's get 10. 3 more, please. Drive. And again. Drive. And again. Come on. Drive. Let's get one with me. Come on. Drive. Come on. Finish it.
Oh, God. Thanks, mate. Thanks. Yeah, that was not very nice. Come on. Doing a rest pause. Oh. Get aggressive in your sets. It really fucking helps. Oh. Wow. BRB. Another really good question I got asked was, what would be considered as a bad and a good off season? What is the difference? PSU rock. Oh, thanks. Right, I think everyone's off seasons look different, okay? So there are people who I know who are in close proximity to myself, who are also pro athletes, who are a lot more regimented than me. That doesn't mean I'm not regimented, but I know some bodybuilders that like don't really go out for food, don't really go to raves and stuff, and like all they do is bodybuild and that suits them. Now, you need to do that to be a good athlete to a certain degree, but I do believe you can have some sort of balance within bodybuilding. Anyway, I'm going off a bit of a tangent there, but a good off season versus a bad off season. So a good off season, in my opinion, will be, you know, being on a meal plan, making sure that you're being consistent with your check-ins with your coach, making sure you're staying on top of cardio, staying on top of steps, really focusing on training. Don't allow those things to slide. Versus a bad off season would be not giving a shit about food, not really sticking to a meal plan, gaining loads of body fat unnecessarily, not doing your steps, not doing your cardio, and just being really, really blasé. That's kind of the difference that I personally feel. But like I said, my main point is everyone's off seasons look different, okay? So it's much like a prep, you know, some people prep different to other people. But that's kind of like what I would say is a good off season versus a bad off season. Right. Oh, look at these as well, guys, quickly. These are my cute little Gymshark lifting straps. They're really sweet. Yeah, they're nice. They do them in black as well, I think, and pink maybe. I went for the like the colour that's going to get the most dirtiest. Come on, Chloe. Right, so that was a glute focused split squat. By elevating my front foot, it gives me more range. When I was doing it, I was thinking about, first of all, not allowing my not allowing my knees to travel over my toe, so less knee flexion, so less quad. And I was thinking about almost hinging at my hip. So I was starting it in this position and going down and back. See? My knee is not over my toe. If that was going to be quad focused, that would be more forwards. And you would see me do that. Come on, Chloe. Oh, yeah. Oh, I matched my reps because I started my weaker side, my right side. So I matched it with the left. That's what you want to try and do. If you're weaker on one side, but then you're doing way more reps on your stronger side, that stronger side's only going to get stronger and grow more. So when you're doing unilateral exercises, make sure you match. Some people say do the opposite, but to me that makes no sense. Another amazing question I've got asked. This question is like so good. Best moment in your career other than winning the pro card? I think for me, it's being sponsored by TrainedbyJP, being recognised by someone like Jordan, for me was like huge, because I know that he is picky with who he brings on, and the nice things he said about me as well, about my physique and how I am as an athlete, like it was like a huge thing for me. It might not seem much to some people, but for me, like getting that sponsorship was like a dream of mine, and it's become reality now. So I think for me in my career, that was like, that's been massive. And potentially as well, like stepping on stage as a pro last year, placing top 10 in both of my shows. So I think, yeah, I think those two things, but more so the TrainedbyJP sponsorship. Outro, guys. Well, I had a great session in there. Really good. Good vibe. It's air-conned. They're getting more kit. The posing room's really good. It's vibey. They're really friendly. That's what I want in the gym. So maybe I'm going to join. Well, I might get my free membership. We'll see. But yeah, really nice to train somewhere different. I do like to change it up, but not too much, because you want to, like, when you're doing your program, you want to kind of keep things consistent. But I would definitely come here a couple of times a week. So yeah, that's everything from me. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me. I feel like I'm kind of back on YouTube now. I feel like I've got my groove again. I feel like I'm being more me, which is nice. And Ben enjoys it as well, don't you, Ben? Because I know that I mentioned on my YouTube with Max that, like, I feel like I'm quite a serious athlete now and I need to be a certain way, and I think that was just a patch that I was going through. We're over that now. I'm still going to be Chloe the pro athlete and Chloe the fucking idiot as well on my YouTube, because someone just came up to me in there and were like, Chloe, I love it when you're being like funny on YouTube. And I'm like, that's the feedback I want. I don't want to be a boring, I was going to say the C word. But anyway, as always, like, share, subscribe, comment. And also thank you to everyone who's just recently subscribed to my YouTube. I really appreciate it. And I've also realised what a great following I've got, because the comments are so nice. So I really appreciate it. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you soon.